Howdy, Crypto Hulk here, and I am going over two news stories today. One, the SEC is jamming up a cryptocurrency company and won't allow them to sell, more like an exchange. This news is a few days old. The other story is, let me see what we got here. Oh, gold-backed cryptos, gold-backed money. Jew F baby, number one. XRP Daddy, Maria V. 3 moderators. Avo Latte is here. Hello, Kicks for Mike. Pablo Escobar. E-Bomb is in the house. I'm kind of shocked. I don't understand YouTube how this works. Sometimes if I make a video, like, I don't know, this is very, like, not normal. Because I didn't even advertise this one, and I get, like, 50 people within, like, a minute that show up. Now, that's very bizarre. Where's the Corona at? Hey, it's Friday, and I just bought a 12-pack. Oh, I put that one in the freezer for about 15 minutes, and it's absolutely liquid gold. Yeah. So I didn't advertise this video today, that I was going to put it out early, but this is about the same time that I put videos out, right about now. So probably a lot of you guys are already on YouTube and just happen to see it pop up. I don't know. I mean, I guess I should have advertised it like an hour before I at least put it out, or 2 hours. I just literally did some research, started about an hour and a half ago, looked through like 14 different internet news sites and came up with 2 stories that I thought were worthwhile. So there you have it. People are being naughty, so the moderators has to kick you the fuck off my channel. See, I appreciate my moderators. They make my life easy. That's why I picked some moderators. I don't need any more right now, so please don't ask. What I like to do is find people that are in my live chat, and I recognize names. I read, like when my shows end, I read the live chats, and I read all the comments. My channel is that small where I can do that, okay? So I read through the live chats to see, okay, who says, I look at who says what. If all you're doing is talking about fucking Elon Musk and hand signals and shit like that and, you know, random ass shit, okay, but if I'm not going to tell you what I look for in the live chat, but I look for very specific things. So anyhow, there you have it. So let me see who we got going on here. And, you know, for new people, oh, XRP, you got it? You better, because the train left the station, like Rosie Rios said. Rosie Rios said she's working on the future of money. And where does she go to work? Well, she goes to work for Ripple, but who made Ripple? Well, actually, OpenCoin. But let's not get technical. XRP is where it's at, right, with Ripple. So, yeah. What's up? Lante, fake news. XRP Ripple effect is present. Okay, Jorge está aquí una otra vez. But we only speak English here, so don't everybody start speaking Spanish or something, all right? Go live November. Yeah, I heard something about. So this is from Jashante Allen. Says, hey, Hulk, on the Swift website, it says ISO 20022 will go live November 2022. So it's like next fall. You know what? I'm going to tell you what. Don't always believe what you hear. I'm not saying it's false, but I'm saying you got to watch. Like, you guys know that watch me. Like, you got to watch what they do. Not just what they say. Watch the trends, watch everything that's going around and look at like a big picture. Start noticing if this place is doing that, this place is doing it. If you got 15 different companies doing the same damn thing, kind of, that's a trend. That means that's generally how. See, these rich people, they know what's going on ahead of time. Why? Because they make the rules. That's what my video said the other day. They make the rules. The rich people make the rules. And then they tell the Congress people what rules to write. Congress people are puppets. Why? Because they accept bribes. Well, okay, let's call them campaign donations, okay? But we all know that they're bribes, okay? And there's other things. There's a lot of little sneaky ways these rich people bribe off Congress people. I don't trust anybody in Congress or whatever. It's nobody in the SEC. They're all criminals. Excuse me. Oh, good heavens. Polo Devil, YouTube is communist. I'm kind of thinking that I should be able to say whatever I want as long as I'm not threatening to kill anybody or threatening to hurt myself or threatening to blow some shit up or whatever it is or whatever. I should be able to say whatever. I mean, yeah. This is America. It was America. Pretty soon it'll be communist America. Okay. I'm going to turn off. Rude 360. Hulk, please tell me that Gary Gensler is going to turn from Average Joe to Savage Joe soon. Flip the switch already. You know what? Again, Gary is the puppet for the rich. And Gary's not going to do a thing until the rich banks, Citibank, JP Morgan, and Household Savings Bank, those are the three huge, when they get their crypto lined up and ready to sell, and when these other banks get when everybody's ready, then they say, okay, Gary, do your fucking job. That's how that works. Rude 360. So, I mean, I understand what you're saying, but the more I study this crypto and see how this world revolves around crypto and the banks, I really see what's going on. And it's not Gary. Gary's being held back. Think about it. He got hired to be the SEC commissioner. He hasn't done a damn thing. Why? Because he's not in charge of shit. Just like the president, like whether it's, Trump, Biden, Barack Obama, the Bush, Clinton, whatever, they just follow rules of the rich people. I hate to sound like a bummer, but I'm just telling you the truth, the facts. So, yeah. And if you know that something's bad or whatever, like I'm saying, at least if you know it, now you can position and plan yourself for that, okay? So if you know that this stuff's going on, then what do? I watch the rich banker people and see what they're doing. And then I try to copy them. If they're getting into crypto, which they are right now, I'm getting into crypto. If they're spending hundreds of millions and even billions, I've reported on this stuff already. On crypto, they're spending it on crypto. What is that telling you? Oh, but gee, Crypto Hulk, the price is low. The markets are low, Crypto Hulk. I don't care. I'm looking at what are the richest banks and people in the world doing. They're buying crypto, or they're getting their crypto exchanges and everything set up so they can sell it to you at like $1,000 a piece, okay? Just telling you how to come up. You don't have to listen. Now, the people that have watched my channel, oh my God, I'm not going to comment on that comment, but you guys that have watched my channel for 4 months, now you're starting to think, oh, okay, you're not, you don't think like me, because I don't want you to think like me, but you are now starting to understand what I'm saying. So it might seem repetitive to you, but then I'm reinforcing it. Every day I make a video because I'm trying to help you think like them. I don't want you to do what they say because they're liars, okay? I bring news to you to show you behind the scenes. Like in a movie, if you look behind the scenes and see what's really going on, and if there's a play going on, you look behind the stage, and you look up and see all the lights up there, the different things they got going. I'm showing you what's going on. Normal people, they just sit in the audience, they watch the play. That means they're just watching the price of the crypto. Normal people that don't know a thing, they sit in the stands, they watch the play, and like, oh, whoa, you know. But then you watching this channel, you get behind the scenes and you look and you're like, damn, this is how this stuff is really done. And you see the different casting things or whatever in there. Then you have a better understanding for that play. Okay, so that's what I do on this channel. My goal is to make, no, not me, I can't make you rich. My goal is to help you totally understand on a basic to intermediate level what's going on in crypto. And then I want you to watch other channels and do your own research and stuff, but just consider my perspective. Just consider how I think. When you learn other stuff, think, well, what does Crypto Hulk think? What is this Crypto Hulk channel for? It's designed for you to make a lot of money. Now, if you only got $5 to put in, well, I'm not going to say you won't come up. You'd have to be really, really lucky. Like, to find Bitcoin when it was brand new and put $5 into it, damn, you could actually be like a millionaire, okay? There's probably some crypto out there right now that nobody knows about, that if you put $10 in or 50, you'll be like a millionaire in a year or 2 or 3 or whatever it is, okay? So, but I'm not getting into all that because all that's above my pay grade. I'm not smart enough for that. So let me get into my first story. But yeah, keep the topic. So now we're going to get into, my channel is a teaching channel. Okay, I like to teach you guys solid concepts so you can then go out and if you choose to invest, I want to fill your head with enough knowledge where you're like, you know what? I know which cryptos I should get. I'm not doing the hype cryptos. I'm going with the real world use case. The same ones that I talk about or banks are going to use or payment systems, that's the ones that I pretty much buy. The first one. So here goes the SEC trying to break down our fund. So the SEC, let's see, delays Robinhood. So what's going on? I can't even read my own writing. And it's actually neat, this word. So the SEC, Robinhood wanted to IPO, meaning an initial public offering. They wanted to go on the stock exchange. So Robinhood is a crypto website, and then they sell stocks, you know, that kind of stuff. So they wanted to IPO so they could sell crypto. Let's see what happens. So this story comes from Bloomberg News. And it says, California-based Robinhood offers trading in stocks and exchange-traded funds and crypto. In 2018, now check this out. Imagine this is 2018, like 3 years ago. The first 3 months that Robinhood was in business, they had 10 million transactions just in 3 months. And that was when crypto is way smaller than it is now, like a 10th or 1/20th the size. Yeah, it was like a baby. If we think now crypto is a baby, then yeah. So that was in 3 months alone. They had 10 million transactions. But here's the problem, though. Robinhood supports trading in only Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin. So none of those that I'm interested in trading. But I just wanted to let you know that Robinhood was trying to go for it. See, they're holding it back. The powers that be are holding crypto back for a reason. They're stalling it. Oh, I got good lighting. Yeah. I was talking to my nephew. He's going to help me out. It's always like the young people, right, that know all this shit. So my nephew's going to help me. We're working on some special stuff. I don't want to say too much. It's pretty exciting, actually, but I'm not going to get into what we're working on. But one of the things I just decided to change the lighting on my own. But okay, let me get back to this. So we got Robinhood trying to come up and sell, do an IPO and probably open up and sell all kinds of crypto. SEC's like, nope, but they're not giving them a reason, okay? They denied their chance, and we all know what the reason. If you watch my channel, it's because the big corporations told the Congress people, Nobody's IPOing until we're ready. You got it? That's why I'm reporting this news to you, to let you see. The SEC is holding all the crypto stuff back. But, you know, they prefer Bitcoin and Ethereum. I'm not going to get into that too much right now. But one thing I wanted to know is how only these two, meaning Bitcoin and Ethereum, how are those two the ones the SEC officials allowed? You know, it seems like they got Bitcoin ETFs like Grayscale, all these big companies. Right now, in the early phase, it's Bitcoin and Ethereum. And it's like, well, what happened to Ripple and the XRP? I mean, they've only been around 8 years. They've only met with all the world's regulators and everything like that. But nobody's selling. I mean, this is like a total scam. If you've been on my channel long enough, you know exactly. Now, new people have no idea what I'm talking about. But over time, new people will understand. Okay, so my next point, Robinhood CEO, his name is Vlad Tenev. It's VLAD and then Tenev. He recently said that the company plans, oh my God, listen to this. Here we go. The CEO of Robinhood. So here's people that say, oh, crypto price is down. I don't trust it. Something ain't right. Okay. Or crypto's not doing so good right now. These are all dumb statements. If you watch my channel, you know that is the completely opposite of what I say about how the crypto market's looking. So the CEO says this for Robinhood. We plan to hire a ton of people for its cryptocurrency operation. There is substantial interest from customers. Whoa, now that's different, right? See what I'm saying? Now watch what the big companies are doing. They've got a demand. They're trying to expand and blow out crypto because there's such a demand for it. But yet, what we see is the prices of these things are down, and there's no regulation, there's no this, there's no that. Like, what's going on behind the scenes is companies like Robinhood is ahead. They are so far ahead that the SEC's got to pull them back and say, nope, not yet. You see what's going on? I've been telling you guys what's going on over and over every single damn day with my stories. The big corporations are getting ready, but they're not ready yet. Robinhood's already ahead of the game. The SEC's like, nope, 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 nope. You're not going to go IPO right now because you're going to end up probably taking over. See, the bigger banks are scared. They're scared right now. They cannot have Robinhood regulate and take over. Coinbase was bad enough, okay, for these big banks. But now everybody else, boom, 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 is going to start getting in, and they're going to leave Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Citibank. They're going to leave everybody behind. The SEC's got to stop this, okay, on purpose, because all the rich people are paying off SEC people and regulators to not let anything go. That's why this market's slow, because it's being throttled. This crypto market's being held back on purpose. I'm showing you with real world examples right now. So don't ask me, hey, Crypto Hulk, why is the market so slow? Because you haven't been watching my damn show. That's why. Okay? When you start thinking crazy shit like that, I'm showing you with real worlds. I don't give you my opinion on why crypto's not blown up. I just read off news and show you why. Okay? Robinhood wants to go for it. Nope, 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 nope. Robinhood, you're too fast. The SEC's not giving a reason, at least in the story that I have here. I did not see a reason why. They sure as hell don't want you and me to get rich. That's why they shut out XRP, so you can't get it. Oh, but if you're in another country, you can get it. And probably even then it's limited. Okay. Check this out. So Robinhood initially planned to IPO this month. Okay. So like at the 1st of June, Robinhood wanted to IPO. Nope, SEC said no. They tried it again. They tried to go for July. Next month. Nope, not going to happen. Now Robinhood says, well, it looks like it might be fall or later. You see what's going on? Why is it, let me ask you a question. Why is it that Coinbase can IPO, but not Robinhood? Oh. A lot of companies probably wanted to IPO. The SEC, they're stalling it, you guys. They're stalling it because I've told you over and over, the big banks are not ready. That's what it is. So Gary hasn't done a fucking thing. Gary Gensler just sits on his hands. Like now I'm sitting on my hands. I can't pull. No, but that's what's going on. And like I'm watching these fools just stall. They're just stalling it. Why can't Robinhood? Why is there no regulation? Why is Gary Gensler, who should have came in with Biden around January and started his little rate, maybe January, so February, March, so around April or May, that would give Gary Gensler 3 months to do something around April. Nope. May shows up. Nope. June. Nope. We have no regulation. These assholes even said, we're not going to have regulations until next year. Do you see how they're trying to stall this? But yet, I'm going to show you at the same time, I have showed you, the big money is buying hundreds and hundreds and billions of dollars worth of crypto or getting their businesses set up. They're not spending billions just to look pretty, okay? I know some of you might think so. They're not spending billions because they're stupid. They're spending all the billions now because they're trying to get ready. And all they have to do is whistle or call up Joe Biden and say, hey, we're all ready. Can you guys get this crypto thing going? Then all of a sudden, you'll see, all of a sudden, this bill will be passed really quick, and then boom, crypto's for sale. Oh, gee, how convenient. I'm just putting this out there now so you guys can see that. Let me read some comments here. Well, Uncle Philly is a very active little fellow on this channel. Let me see what the hell Uncle Philly's talking about here. Let's see. Hulk, you're right about the effing. What does he say about that? Effing right. E-Bomb says, fuck banks. Well, if E-Bomb makes the right decisions, E-Bomb will be a bank one day. I intend on being a bank, just to let you know. You're right on that, Hulk. You know, they don't want the poor people. They don't. That's why I make this channel, because they don't want you to get rich. I do. So I just put out information for free. I like being a disruptor. I like doing shit the rich and powerful people don't want me to do. They don't want certain information to get put out. I'll put it out. I don't care. YouTube can stop me from making money. I don't fucking care. Okay? I almost take pleasure out of making this channel and not making a fucking dime just so I can say, you know what? I helped 500 people become millionaires. Maybe some of you guys will be billionaires, you know, richer than me or whatever. I don't have a problem with that. I'm trying to make a channel where I can get people to be very successful. That's why I do this shit. Oh, so Suppa Viral Collectibles says, hey, Crypto Hulk, why is the market so slow? Fuck you. Get off my channel. Let's see. Stalling tokens. These banks just want to buy crypto dirt cheap on the low. That's going to happen. In my opinion, Mindy Sanchez is here. But in my opinion, they're going to snatch it up like last minute or something. Just when they think crypto's at its lowest point, you guys, not you guys, but other people are sleeping on it. You wake up the next day and that shit's gone because they've bought it all. And then all of a sudden the government announces at like 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in Washington, we're going to allow crypto, but they just buy it all up all of a sudden. It's gone. See? I'm just telling you how it is. Now it's cheap. Buy your crypto while it's cheap. If we get more of a dip, I don't care. Better to buy it now than never to get it. Okay? I don't know. Maybe it does dip. Maybe XRP goes to 20 cents. I don't know. Maybe XRP goes back up to $1.50 along with Polkadot and hits rec. I don't know. You know, Cardano hits $2, $3. I don't know. I just tell people this. If it's cheap, buy it. Don't get greedy like, well, I'm going to hold off till XRP hits 30 cents. Because if it doesn't do that, you are fucked. You got it? And I'm talking, when I say XRP, I mean all the cryptos. Whatever, I don't care, whatever it is. Matic, Polygon, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I mean, whatever it is. Hedera, whatever. So number one, I got to give a disclaimer. So my name's Crypto Hulk. That's my professional name because I am so not a financial advisor. Don't listen to a word I say, please. Everything I say is a complete lie. If you listen to me and you get wrecked and you're going to try to like sue me so you can get money, call my lawyer at 1-800-EAT-SHIT, and it sucks being you. Got it? You just fucked up by listening to me. Vet, the real BAM says, I think Vet is fixing to make a move. Well, I own VET also. And damn right, like with Vet, it's a slow mover, but it has real world adoption. It just doesn't have that price right now. You've got BMW working with VeChain, Louis Vuitton, and like 100 top companies, okay? I don't know why Vet's so cheap right now, okay? I know that's not going to be because it's a supply chain logistics crypto. It's valuable. It's very valuable. Sometimes things that are valuable that are doing real life things, just for some reason right now, they're not expensive. Now, it's not completely fully utilized, but it will be. And Jesse McClure asked the question, why does Uphold make you keep your XRP on exchange for 60 days? I think it depends on how you buy it. If you buy it with a credit card versus your ATM card, okay? From the people that I talk to, my one friend is kind of rich. He tells me he uses his ATM card to buy it, not his credit card. If you use a credit card, they have to wait for 60 days because you could always cancel it and say, oh, something happened or there's fraud or whatever. So that's why they wait like 60 days on that shit. Try to buy it with like an ATM, like your bank account, and then it's like instant remit. Or I don't know. I mean, I don't know why Uphold does it. Aaron AAA says, spot on as usual, Mr. Hulk. You know, I just read the news and I try to like read between the lines or look between the lines and stuff, trying to figure out what would make the most sense. So let me go to my next story. Okay, the next one deals with gold. I love gold. The reason I got my gold chain is because I honestly believe gold would, when I got my gold, it was around $1,700 an ounce for gold. And I truly believe, and I knew this 15 months ago, almost a year and a half ago, I knew that gold in the next, now back then I thought gold in the next 2 to 3 years is going to go to like $5,000 or $10,000 an ounce or whatever, okay? Just from different things that I study and the trends that I see. Now, especially a year and a half ago when they started printing all this money and shit, I'm like, oh my God, gold's going to go crazy. I think it will, okay? Anyhow, this next news story is titled, Why Basel III Regulations Are Poised to Shake Up the Gold Market. Now, what the hell is Basel III? So like I said, in my channel, I try to teach you guys real world shit so you understand. I'm not going to try to breeze or, go real fast through a news story. I'm trying to break everything down to where if you were brand new to crypto, you could sit right here and understand every single thing that I'm trying to explain to you. You don't have to be like, well, what's Basel? What's this? Well, you have more fucking questions than you have answers. My channel is designed to have more answers than questions, but some things I can't control in the world, and that's where the hell is Gary Gensler, okay? So, Basel III is like a worldwide kind of banking rule. Basel III is like a plan. Basel III is like when these banks of the world kind of get together, all banks want to be successful. Okay? You and me want to be successful. Basel III is like an agreement or an accord that a lot of countries have, and it's talking about gold, keeping gold to back the money. So, for instance, well, I don't want to get into, let me continue. So that's what Basel III is. It's like an agreement with a lot of different countries' banks. European banks beefed up liquidity requirements under the, quote, net stable funding ratio on Monday. So in Europe, what they did is they started requiring banks to buy gold to back up their money. So when they talked about increasing liquidity, meaning they've got to have gold that you can like touch and account for, okay? So if a bank has to increase its liquidity with gold, it means it has to own more gold. And what this Basel III is, well, I'll continue reading it. So I'm going to go in order that I got. So, new banking rules, part of a sweeping international accord. So, Europe's just started this, but this is going to go global, okay? It's known as Basel III. It will go into effect Monday and mark a big change for European banks and their dealing with gold. Like many reforms since the financial crisis of 2008, this Basel III reform aims to avert or stop another global crisis. All the crises pretty much that we have, it's because money is being printed more than the value of gold that's backing it. This is common sense stuff, right? It's really irritating. You've got to have gold to back money. This is just like, I don't want to, I'm trying to say it the right way without using bad language, but it's like, okay, if you print $1 million, you better have $1 million worth of gold. Otherwise, you have a bunch of paper. Does that make sense? Yes, it does. Some reason, the powerful people, it doesn't fucking make sense to them. The ones that print the money, they don't have enough gold, but oh well, let's just print the fucking money anyway, right? Oh, we're gonna have a stimulus plan. Let's just give all the Americans $1,200. Where are you getting the gold for this, you dumb fucks in government? I'm just asking the question. I'm asking a very simple, elementary, basic question. Why are you printing money and giving it to people when there's no gold to back it? That's committing economic suicide, okay? Like a fifth grade, I can explain this to probably a fifth grader, maybe a sixth grader. But how do we have people in government doing the same fucking thing I'm just telling you about? It's like they're trying to destroy the country's economics, okay? It's that simple. You don't print the fucking money unless you got the gold. You don't need an economics degree for that. What we have are powerful people in government that think that you're stupid. They do. They think that, oh, you're going to get some money. Woohoo, I got $1,200. Do you see the prices of things now? Like gas is almost like $5 a gallon where I live. You know, you buy a loaf of bread and I'm like, my God, that shit's like $7 or $8. Unless you know the right places to go. I can go on. I'm not trying to bitch on like being a cheapskate or something, but man, everything is getting very expensive, okay? That's because just what I'm talking to you about. That's why I'm reading this article. And there is a point to this. I'm not having a bitch session with gold. I'm going to tell you at the end what this really is about, and you'll be like, "Oh, damn." But there's a good point to this article. So, let me catch up where I was. So they're printing money, but they don't have gold to back it up. Fucking brilliant. Okay? Now, America, this is for the younger people that don't know, or maybe everybody's people that don't know. America used to have a gold standard that was started, I don't know, maybe back around the 1930s or so. We had this thing called the stock market crash of 1929. Money became like worthless. So they used gold to back money to give it value because they were trying to avoid inflation. So what does Richard Nixon, the president of America, do in like 1972? This fucking moron who's a Republican. I mean, I'll bash any political party. It doesn't fucking, I'm an equal opportunity offender. I'm probably more Republican than Democrat, although I used to be Democrat and I kind of switched over, whatever. But Richard Nixon, dumb boy, takes us off the gold standard. And ever since then, that's when inflation started going whoop. That was like the wrecking ball that hit the building. Okay. What again? I'll ask the question. You don't print money unless you have gold to back it. Dumb President Nixon. That you see, this stuff is not complicated. The reason we're in such a big fat mess and they're bringing crypto in is because of what I'm talking about. When he went off the gold standard, he started destroying, and all these countries around the world start doing the same fucking thing. Now we're in the problem that we are, and we need cryptocurrency to get us out of it. Do you understand why I'm talking about this shit? But wait, there's more. We're going to get into gold specifically and how it relates to crypto. That'll be the final part of my little rant. So back when Nixon did that, from what I believe, the IMF was trying to get the world to use its currency called, and they wanted to have a reset back then. Think about this now. In 1972, Nixon went off the gold, I think, to purposely fuck the money value up so that the IMF could then bring in the Great Reset, which didn't happen because the IMF money just wasn't, that digital money, that they had digital money, it just didn't work right. You got it? Now I'm starting to show you why all this shit's important. Now you're starting to see what's coming. The IMF tried to do a Great Reset. It didn't happen in 1972. That money that they have wasn't working. Okay? I'm almost done. The central bank around the world have started to increase buying of gold. So central banks all around the world right now, because of the Basel, they're starting to buy up all the gold. Just letting you know. Inflation is going crazy all over the world. Gold is being bought up. They realize now, oh gee, they finally realize, maybe we should back money with gold. Well, do you notice how everything is going global right now? I do. You have global green energy where everything's got to be carbon neutral, right? Or whatever. It can't pollute. It's got to be carbon friendly. You got a global G7, which are the top 7 big countries of the world. They're starting to make laws. All these top countries, everything's going global, okay? Global banking and global money. Listen, global money backed by gold. Uh-oh, now I'm seeing why we're talking about all this stuff. I heard a long time ago that XRP and XLM are going to be backed by gold. Digital dollars possibly backed by gold. All these banks putting out these digital dollars backed by gold. Whoa. Now I understand why Crypto Hulk is talking about gold for the past 10, 15 minutes. Whoa. So all this money back in 1972 went off the gold standard. Inflation started going up. All the countries in the world started printing more money than they had gold. The whole world's getting wrecked. In 1972-ish, they thought maybe, I think they could wreck the money value really quick, and then the IMF would come in and do the digital money and control us all like little mindless robots and stuff. Starting to get in a little conspiracy there, Crypto Hulk. So the IMF, I really think, wanted to control the world about 50 years ago, but they didn't quite have the technology to do that. They wanted to. Plus, they thought they could wreck it real quick. No, it took a long time to do it, but finally we're at that point where the whole world's about to get wrecked. Okay. The XRP and the XLM was invented. They're going to be backed by gold and oil and other things like currency from the top 10 countries in the world. They're going to donate, I think, their CBDCs backed by gold to put it into a big pot. I think all the XRP and XLM that'll be used all throughout the world will be backed by gold as well. And I think the IMF is going to hold all that. The whole world's going global, like I said. The power is going to go to one central place called the IMF, and we will all be little robots for them. I will take a few questions in the live chat now that I've completely gone off into a conspiracy rant. But I just see that as being true. I see that as really happening. Okay, let me check a couple. Hold gold also. Get it while you can, as well as XRP. Where would you buy gold? I think the best place is you go into like a Chinatown. That's what I do. Oakland, Chinatown. If you live in the San Francisco Bay Area, you go to Oakland, Chinatown. Great deals on gold. Way cheaper than the San Francisco Chinatown. San Francisco Chinatown is way too expensive. But then again, if you don't live, like I live about, I'd say an hour and 20 minutes from a quote Chinatown, although it's not Chinatown, but I'll just call it that. Or if I wanted to buy gold, I can get some there. And if I go another direction, about 45 minutes, and you'll find some Indian people and a big Indian, like people from India population. They sell a lot of gold there too. I could probably go to either one of those places, but for me, Oakland would be the best one because it's cheaper. That way you hold it. Okay, remember we're talking about the Basel? The Basel is where they want the banks to start buying physical gold. Instead of doing these little ETFs or whatever, like they have gold on paper, where Bank of America can go to whatever place, like let's say the Canadian Royal Gold Reserve, and say, hey, we want $10 billion worth of gold. That gold would stay in Canada, but then on paper, B of A could say, yep, I'm holding $10 billion. No, Basel says you need to actually hold in your vaults gold, real gold. That's what they're going to do. Your crypto is going to get backed as well by gold, okay? Just letting you know. So if you're somebody who probably got some money, diversify your, buy some crypto, buy some gold, silver, some stuff like that. That's kind of what I'd recommend. At least that's what I do. So Avalate said Gaddafi had a lot of gold and tried to make his own bank. Yeah, he's not stupid. If you got gold to back your money's going to be very valuable. Okay. Basel 3. Do you think Basel 3 will really happen on Monday? Oh, yeah, I do. Now, I'm not saying all these banks are going to rush out and buy all the gold up tomorrow. I think it's going to be like phased in slowly, possibly. And gold's, well, you know what? God, I don't know. Because if people start seeing gold like rising, then people are going to rush and buy it. So it's very possible they might just go out and boom, snap. I'm not saying it's going to be gone Monday, but kind of like with the crypto, I think one day a switch is going to get flipped, and you might see an XDC crypto for like 8 cents, and the next thing you know, boom, it's like $200 overnight. I think that's going to happen with gold. I don't know when. So, I mean, it's really up to you. I mean, they always say diversify your money. So if you're poor, like I would suppose most people are, including myself or whatever, on my channel, then just get crypto. Put it in a hardware wallet. Fine. If you're somebody watching me, we got a good net worth. Like I have a friend who put down like $30,000 on crypto. I guess he's got a little bit of money, right? So he should probably put in about 5 or 10 grand in gold, maybe 5 grand in silver. Do some shit like that. And I'm talking about physical gold, not where you go to some exchange and you buy it on and you got it on paper, not that. But I'm telling you what, just forget about the gold. Just get your damn crypto. That's where you're going to be rich, okay? They will lower the price first, then boom within an hour. Yeah, that makes sense. How stuff like that happens. They'll try to like drive. Okay, same thing with crypto. If banks want to buy a lot of gold, here's what they're going to do. They're going to sell hella gold, billions and billions all around the world. They'll like dump the price till it gets really, really low, and people start selling their gold, and they sell it, and the banks will come back like a whale and boom, scoop it all up. I totally see that. Okay. I'm looking for stuff you can put in the ground for a year later, it'll still hold value. Then if that's you, I would go with gold. I mean, I honestly think gold's going to go up. Right now it's 17 or 1800 bucks, or maybe it's 1900. I don't know, per ounce. But I honestly see it going up 5 times. So if you buy a $3,000 gold necklace, I see it in a year and a half being worth like 18 grand. Now, if I had 3,000 bucks, I would and if I had a choice between crypto and gold, I would buy good cryptos. All the ISO 20022 cryptos. Okay, you could look that up and it lists them. I would buy all those, and of course, XLM and XRP are part of that list. But let's say you couldn't get XLM or XRP, then just get any of the ISO 20022s. Okay. I would rather spend 3 grand on that than buying like a gold chain for 3,000. But some people, maybe they don't want to buy crypto. Like I don't want to force people to get crypto. I mean, if you feel better buying gold, then do it. So there's that. I'm not going to go over that too much. So just lastly, and I'm going to bring up something that's kind of like hype. 47 minutes into it. Okay. So what I really think is some people are like, well, there's no way XRP is ever going to go more than $10, $20, whatever. Number one, we don't know if they're going to burn any XRP, do we? They did it with XLM. Didn't Cardano burn some of theirs? I can't remember. That's always a possibility. Maybe this court case, they get control of the escrow and they burn it. Or maybe part of the deal is Ripple can continue to do business, but each month that currency comes out, they burn it. I don't know. Maybe they let half there's already maybe 50 million, billion put out. Maybe they burn the rest, or they burn just 20 billion. I don't know. Okay. I'm just saying it's a possibility. What I do believe, which I already said, is that I think also to give, because somebody mentioned a $20,000 XRP. I kind of said that a long time ago, maybe higher or whatever. But if you want a $20,000 XRP or a $10,000 XRP, either one, you got to burn up some You got to burn up some escrow. If you don't do that, then you got to use gold, silver, oil, money, and then put that as collateral for all this crypto, and that'll give it like a price that it won't go down. See, you can't have any of the ISO 20022s that go down and up. Like Bitcoin, it goes from like 64,000 down to 30. You can't have that. Okay? You need a crypto that's stable. So it's not, because you can't do business. Like you can't have something that's worth 64,000 and then like 2 weeks later or 2 months later, it's only worth 30,000. That will wreck you. Okay? You can't do business like that. So that's why I'm feeling maybe all of the ISO 20022s are going to be back with gold, silver, oil. I don't know. I'm just telling you, these cryptos that trade, they have to stay high in value. So that's another way you could either cut down on escrow, you could burn up a lot of these cryptos, you could back them by gold and so forth, which I know they're going to be backed by gold and oil and stuff. Maybe not oil because we're phasing out, but anyhow, gold, silver, precious metals and stuff like that. So that was just some stuff that I was thinking about when I read this gold article, and I wanted to have you guys understand that. Buffalo Gal, Hulk, I'm in New York, and it's hardly any exchanges to buy crypto. Is there a way to get around this so I can get some of these coins? Have a Coinbase, but it doesn't list many of the coins you talked about. Well, then I won't tell you what to do, because then I would be aiding and abetting you in doing something illegal in your state. What I will tell you is what some people do, and I'm going to caution you, don't do this, okay? But they get like a VPN, and then you can change your location. So you could say you lived in California or Barcelona, Spain, or whatever, and somehow some people do that, or they give I don't know, whatever. But some people do something with a VPN to evade the law, and that's illegal. So don't do it. Let's see. What he's saying is cash in all your fiat or get wrecked. E-Bomb says, I want gold too. I don't think 88 burnt, but BNB did. And look at what happens, price 10 times. Yeah, so Wall Street, Cobra, I didn't know who it was. I just threw out 88 or whatever. But some cryptos do. They burn up some stuff and the crypto value goes up. So there's all kinds of ways to get XRP or whatever crypto you want, whether it's BNB, like he was saying. I mean, there's different ways to boost the price, okay? So that's all I was trying to get at with that. And I think that's it. It's Friday here. Let me see what time it is. 7:40 p.m. You know what? I've only had almost a beer. I got to get drinking. I'm behind, so I got to catch up. See, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, and that was almost 3 hours ago. And on a Friday, I can't do one beer. So I've got some work. I got some homework I got to do. Drink some beer and read some live comments and laugh at some of the hilarious shit you guys say. I'll read some comments as well. And until then, I'll see you in my next live stream.